This this is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Josh knows all about sport. All right. I don't know what it is. It's the holidays, whatever. I forgot how to play. I forgot how to play my theme song. I'm gonna start it over again. Make believe that this never happened. I wish I had that thing that Men in Black. Remember? It had that little the silver wand. It looked like something we don't want to say, and they just erase your memory, and then do whatever you want. My God, would that come in handy? Not just for this. All right, welcome to the show. I'm going to play the theme again. This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Josh knows all about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in and join the show. That's right. Come on in and join the show. This is Sports Stuff, starring me, Joshua Leland Evans. I had a great weekend. I had a great holiday. I'm very happy. I'm in an up tempo roll. It was just me and my mom. My sister was up in Maine. She couldn't come down. She went to her in-laws that make a mean macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese. The only thing I like more than macaroni and cheese is tuna casserole. I love tuna casserole. However, it has to be my tuna casserole. My tuna casserole is made from Kraft macaroni and cheese because Kraft macaroni and cheese is genius. Okay? It's not healthy. It's bad for you. It's fattening. It's everything bad. But everything bad is good, right? In degrees. So anyway, when I was a kid, my parents worked. They were antique dealers. One time my mom was a social worker earlier on. My father worked. They were never home. That's why I'm this way. Chicken and waffles. There we go. Yes, chicken and waffles is awesome. But you got to have it at the Waffle House. Amazing. Southern food is the best. I've said this before. Fried chicken. Give my life for fried chicken. Anyway, Scott Wyrick is here. How you doing, Scott? Anyway, Kraft macaroni and cheese. You take it. This is I'm going to give you my recipe, my only recipe. You make it the way you normally make it, right? And it's got to be the original, the ones with the little tiny, what is that called? Those little pastas. There's a name for them. It's not penne. Penne sucks. Penne is so overrated. Rigatoni is good. I like the meaty pastas. Rigatoni, pappardelle is amazing. That's like chow fan noodles in Chinese. And that brings us to, okay, let me just finish about the casserole. Then you make tuna salad, basically. You make tuna with mayonnaise. And you put in onions, nice big chunks of onion, and you mix that together. And you put the whole thing together in the same pan, and you mix it around with the mayonnaise. Oh, and by the way, when you make the tuna casserole, the Kraft macaroni and cheese, do not use milk. Use sour cream. That's right. And let's give it a little more tang. And then you put a little paprika in it, and you mush it around. You bake it in the oven in a casserole with breadcrumbs on top. And you bake it. And then there's always a little left in the pan after you put it in the casserole that you eat because that holds you over. I'm drooling. I feel like I'm a monster. Anyway, what's that mean? My dog drools all the time. I'm eating like peanuts in bed. Just the shells. My dog goes crazy. I give him the peanuts. He loves it. Anyway, he drools. It's unreal. Anyway, so so that's it. The tuna casserole. Where were we? I was going to talk about chicken, but that's enough. Anyway, so for Christmas dinner, we didn't feel like cooking, and the chef is off this week. He's in Florida. I'll tell you about the chef later. Another time, we'll have a special show about the chef. It's not as big a deal as it sounds, but it's very cool. So we went for Chinese food, which is very Jewish. which, you know, makes sense because we're Jewish. And we had dim sum. If you don't know what dim sum is, you're missing out. Dim sum is when they come around with little carts with dumplings. And it's my place. I love it. And I give them big tips and they love me. I have parties there, so they treat me really well. And I have my own special little lady that she's really kind of like runs that thing. Her name is Ning. I thought her name was Ling for like years. I finally found out her name is Ling. She never corrected me because she don't care. And she's lovely. She's really a nice woman, and she takes good care of me. And the first thing she does is she puts a pitcher of water on the table, which I like because I drink a lot of water, and I love to have a pitcher of water, and that food's really salty. I don't want to be asking, causing me anxiety not to, my water's going down, is 1 cup, not enough. So I like a pitcher. Put pitcher right on the table. Michael Puzo will like that. He always makes fun of me for that. Anyway, so I had that, dim sum, and then we went to the movies. I saw Beautiful Boy with Timothy Chalamet. It's either Chalamet or Chalamet. I think it's Chalamet. He's excellent. Actually, I went to a wedding with him, and I didn't know he was there. I told the story already. This is getting boring, repetitive. It's terrible. Anyway, so I'll tell it anyway. That's it. So then we had a lovely time. I went with my mom. She was very, very happy. Oh, my computer's dying. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I got to make sure. Hold on. This is a show about sports stuff. I have like an intro that I wrote to the sports stuff theme. And there we go. I don't really like it, but it goes like this. It's like sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have this visual of like cheerleaders behind me and like a whole thing, like crazy, like Super Bowl. And they're all going, sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You like that? Obviously not. So then, and then, what was it? Then Friday, I didn't work. I hung out. I worked on my Ancestry.com on my ancestors. There's something going on there. There was some kind of scandal. The timing of the birth of children with different women of my grandfather on my mother's side, very shady. And it was like she was British. So what's going on there? Anyway, so we're trying to figure that whole thing out. I lost interest after about 2 hours because I'm obsessed, and then I lose interest. So, so I did that. And then today I went to the mall. I loved it. The mall. I don't go to the mall. The mall was fun. And what did I buy? I bought a shirt. LL Bean. I love LL Bean. I used to go to LL Bean in the middle of the night. We used to drive up when I was a kid. We drive from New Jersey to Camden, Maine. And LL Bean, Freeport, is right there. And they were open 24 hours. So the way it worked, you know, it was like 10 hours later, whatever, we'd end up in Freeport in the middle of the night, and we'd go to LL Bean in the middle of the night. It was really kind of fun. Anyway, but now, now it's all like a big deal. Back then it was nothing. Back in the late 60s, early 70s. So what do I have to talk about? Not much, but it was a nice holiday. I hope you had a nice holiday, and I'm very excited. You know, things are really good at Lelands, by the way. Things are amazing. We have a lot of new people. We're growing tremendously. We must have added 5 people in the last 6 months because there's a great demand for sports stuff. And if you're you got your act together, and like we have for the last 30-something years, they'll come to you. And people come to us with great stuff. And they should, because we work harder on our stuff than anybody else. We care. Most of these big auction houses, they really don't care. I'm sorry. I got to be honest. Either they don't care or they don't know what they're doing. Now, sometimes they'll do good. You know, everyone will do okay. But you're not going to score as much. You think, you know, they promote their big, big, big prices. You know, they got great money for this. It's 1 item or 2 items. You got to look inside. You got to look at the depth of it. And it's not there. We get good money for everything. High, medium, low. Okay? So Remember that next time you're thinking about who to consign to. Plus, we know what the stuff is. We know how to describe it. These guys don't know what they're selling. They've been around for a week and a half. They get the card graded, and that tells them. Scott Wyrick makes a comment. It's nice to see it's not all about the money, and it's not. The money is great, okay? I don't care about the money, really. I mean, I like the action. I want to stay in business, and I want to do good. And the money does not drive me. It's the stuff. Getting the stuff is what it's all about. If that's what you're about and you know what you're doing, you're golden. Look for those guys. Not golden. They're a mess. Anyway, no, I didn't say that. Did not say that. Anyway, so I've been collecting non-sports. I'll tell you. And I just got this. This is great. I just got these look like not a big deal because they're wacky packs, unopened, which I love. They look like they're from 1979. Yeah, but these are the O-Pee-Chee, the Canadian ones. And they're really, really rare, like incredibly rare. I bought these for myself. I paid $1,500 a box, where the regular are only about, whatever, a few $100s. But this is amazing. So I got all three. First, second, and third series. Got a little problem on the top there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll try to get another box. Switch it out. Nothing wrong with that. Not unethical. And that's the third series, I think. Is it third? I have no idea. You don't care. So, and then this is really the good one. This I paid more. What am I doing? I don't know what that is. I just like playing. This is a third series wacky. Original from 73. This is great. Now, this is why I collect boxes. Because I don't collect. Dun, 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 dun. I got to be careful here. This is a good box. Look at that. Is that amazing? Is that amazing? Wait. I'm terrible at this. Those are all wax packs. That's like what you saw when you were a kid and you walked in the store. How amazing is that? Look at that. Exactly as it's supposed to be. Yes. 2 packs with gum. Gum. This is a show about gum. All about gum. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Josh knows all about gum. All about gum. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in and chew the gum. Did I say chew the gum? No, I said chew the gum. Anyway. So that was exciting. I got that over the weekend. And what else did I got? Something over here, I think. Oh, this is cool. I'm going to sell this because I'm out of comics. I'm moving out of comics. I'm selling my collection. I love this. This is amazing. Now, this is not even in the price guide identified correctly. Here's your correct comic device bag. This is a Mylar. It's a sleeve, actually. This is the best. It's the good stuff. 4 mil. 3 mil? 3 mil. Great. It's good for this stuff. So, look at this. This is an issue of Diary Secrets, Teenage Diary Secrets. And its photo covers are very desirable. Actually, many times even more so than drawing covers, unless they're by somebody famous. Now, let's see how good you are. And I think the only guy listening is Scott. So at home, let's see how good you are. Who is that? Do you recognize that person? You should. That's Marilyn Monroe. That was before she was anything. Let's see what year it is. Is it 40s? 49. That's before her first big film role, her breakthrough, as they call it, which was, Jerry Vickery is here. Jerry Vickery is saying, should you be sleeping? Did you not receive my email? Now, is that Is that hostile, or is that just kidding? Or maybe it's a combination of the two. Jerry, take a look at this. Jerry, don't worry. Just message me privately, and I'll find out what it's about. I did not get your email, but we're switching over our email system. So we're in a little bit of a transition. 24 hours ago, wanna be sedated. I'm playing that because I have the shirt. Actually, it goes like this. Let's see, hold on. 24 hours ago, I wanna be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I wanna be sedated. Get me to the airport and put me on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go insane. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh, no, 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 no. Ba, 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 ba. I wanna be sedated. I'm wearing the Ramon shirt because Johnny Ramone was a friend of mine. I'm not like a good friend, just an acquaintance friend, but I knew him. And if it's Johnny Ramone, you got to be proud of that. And he was great. We all collected all the same things. It was awesome. Now, I've talked about this before, but nobody watches these shows, so I might as well, tell you everything. And I knew Johnny well. I actually knew Eddie Vedder through Johnny, who was a client, and we had a few nice conversations. And he invited me to something, and I didn't go. It was so stupid. I was so intimidating. Who knows? So anyway, that's neither here nor there. And but I wanted to talk a little bit more about something we talked about last time. But you know what? It's not that interesting. So you know what? And we don't have much time, so I'm gonna talk. I won't talk about that. I'll talk about little celebrities. I'll talk about my friend Charlie Sheen, who is a great friend. I've known him for like 30 years, and he's a good guy. So Charlie gets a lot of criticism. He called me up the other day to tell me that he wanted to help out this guy that he knew, who is, I won't say, and but he's a celebrity of sorts. He's not, Adam West or Gene Hackman. Where's that come from? Adam West is dead, sadly. Loved Adam West. Oh my God. Batman was awesome. Loved it. When they went up the side of the roof, the side of the building, oh, that was awesome. And when I was a kid, I never realized they just walked straight and turned the camera. Jerry is telling me there's no threats. No, I love the stuff. He'll hear from me. That's good to know. Anyway, so he tells me about this guy whose home was lost in the wildfires recently in California, Malibu, actually. Charlie's parents were actually affected by that, and they still haven't been able to get back into the house since last week. Hopefully that's been rectified. And it's not because the house is damaged or anything, it's because the air quality is so bad. So Charlie calls me because he thinks that there's a possibility that this guy's Super Bowl ring, not a player, was destroyed in the fires because his house was destroyed. So he was like trying to find out from me if he could replace it for the guy, and I'm like, I was like, and like who cares about stuff like that? Not many people, and this is not like his best friend or anything. This is a guy he knows, but he knows memorabilia. He's into memorabilia. So this is the kind of guy Charlie is. He's an amazing person. He's very, very generous and giving. And unfortunately, sometimes you get taken advantage of, as do I. But I think it's worth it. Why not? There's a great scene in the movie Silverado. It's a Western from the 80s. And I loved it. And Kevin Kline and Scott Cooper. Scott Cooper? Scott Cooper. I don't think so. The guy who was in, anyway, doesn't matter. They're walking along and he says, he just got ripped off. They both got ripped. The one got attacked and whatever. And he says, He goes, I pretty much trust everyone. I guess you might as well either trust everybody or trust nobody. I guess it doesn't make any difference. And I never understood what that meant, but I kind of do. And whatever it means, it doesn't matter because I just love that. So you might as well trust everybody. Although I really don't trust everybody. But I do trust a lot of people. So I'm half and half. Men's a men. So, what was I talking about? Oh, so Charlie wanted me to find out about this ring, and I did. But it was really nice. I hadn't talked to him in a while. And we were like, we have similar sense of humor. Charlie's a very smart guy. He's got great wit. That's why he made $1 billion off of that show, 2.5 Guys. And I know it's called 2.5 Men. But I went to a taping of an episode. It was really funny. Charlie didn't want me to come. I went, and we went to the run through or something. He says, "Do me a favor. I really don't want you to go to the taping. I get really nervous when I know friends of mine are in the audience." I was like, "Okay, really?" I met Chuck Lorre, very interesting guy. You could just see his ego was like this. So anyway, Chuck Lorre is the guy who created that, and Big Bang Theory, and Young Sheldon. That's an amazing show. You want to watch that. So I think I'm almost done. So anyway, we're talking like the old days, and it was really, it's like that song Glory Days. I wish I had the music. Talking about the old laughing, thinking about glory days. But we weren't. We were just having a good time talking and joking around. It was a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about, right? Friendship is all about just, being yourself and hanging out with your buddies. And that's how I feel when I am on this show. I really do. I just feel like I'm talking to my buddies. And I love this. Thanks for letting me do this. Thanks for listening. I think we just had another. Anyway. Chicken and waffles. That's all it's all about. So follow me on all the things and like me on all the things, Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. But most importantly, I hope you really had a great holiday. And this is going to be a great year coming up. And this holiday is going to be a great holiday coming up. Because I think people have money. I think people are happy. With all the craziness, I still think that people are good. Things are okay. And that's how you got to think. Don't harp on the negative. Harp on the positive. See ya. This is a show about sports stuff. This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah. Josh knows all about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah. Hope you really like the show. Good night, everybody. I love you.